Matt, how would you assess how the passing attack fared today? There was some drops here and there, maybe some throws you want back, but how do you feel it?
I missed some throws. Receivers dropped a couple. The wind was a factor, but we can't let that affect us. And there were plays that we should have made out there. I should have made, and that we're gonna make those plays. We're so close in all these games, and it's frustrating right now. But you gotta look at it, looking in the future, and know that next year we're gonna win these games. So it's preparing us for next year for sure.
Yeah, how much of an adjustment is that for you? And obviously there's a ton of wind at home too, but how big of an adjustment is it to try and put the ball deep when the wind?
Well, going into the wind, it was tough because there was a couple where I'd try to put air, and then it was too much air and it hung up there. Like one was the corner route to Christian Sims, and then I tried driving it, so it cut through the wind better, and then it was an overthrow. So it was just hard to kind of gauge it. But again, I got to be able to make those plays.
Season high rushing attack for you guys. How exciting was it to be able to use that run game, especially early?
Yeah, it was good to see that, and we're going to continue to improve going forward.
2 touchdowns to 4 field goals. Not to take anything away from Nate, of course, but at what point do those 4 field goals become maybe 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns? At what point does that happen for your team, do you think?
I mean, I think it happens next week. It can happen anytime, and that's where we're hurting ourselves right now. We got to get 6 points instead of 3, because if we got 6 points 2 or 3 out of those times, we're winning that game. So that's where we got to improve, and we're going to do that.
The throw to Jaden in the end zone that he dropped, was that the primary read? Is that how that play was supposed to set up?
Yeah, pretty much. But he's going to bounce back, and he's going to make a ton of plays for us going forward. I have all the confidence in him.
Broden went down a little bit early in that game, and you didn't get to have your main deep guy for much of that game. Tell me about how the other guys kind of stepped up. Kavan, I know, got a lot more targets this game. He threw to Tehran a lot more. Just tell me about those guys that stepped up in his absence.
Yeah, they were ready to come in there and pick up the slack. It was tough, Broden going down, because he was a big part of our game plan going into this game. But I'm proud of the way those guys stepped up and made plays.
The running game's starting to come along slowly but surely. It feels like week by week now, and you got Terry on back this week. I know Jason had a few carries, and of course Tehran. How, in your opinion, is the progress in that running game where you thought it would be at this point of the season, or where would you assess that part right now?
We're definitely improving, and we can be better. I know we can. We have a lot of potential, and we're going to fulfill that potential coming soon.